good day to be alive. Come to think of it, every day's a good day to be alive.
Outright bars. I would give you a code for our sweet discount, but we don't have one. So on that note, we're gonna do a quick walk around before we jump into mud, and we'll explain some of the mud process. Big mess, but yeah, here we go. So Adam's finishing off the last 2 oddball sheets, and then we'll be ready to go. So everything is hung, pre-filled, ready to rock and roll, double check screws and stuff. So we should be in pretty good shape. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix up some mud quick, and we're going to start by first coating all of the screws. I'm gonna start working at that. So basically I'm just gonna run the 2-inch nail spotter, and we're gonna get a coat on all the screws, and then we can make the mud a little bit more moist, and we'll use that to tape then. So that'll get our first coat screws and our tape coat on. And then we'll finish the day throwing outside corners with the mud runner, and then we'll have the first coat all said and done. All right. So full disclosure, Adam and I are not drywall guys every day. I've got all the tools, and we do drywall stuff when we need to. This being one of those times that we need to. I don't claim to be a professional. I've got a bazooka, I've got flat boxes, I've got the mud runner, I've got all the tools to basically automatically tape all this stuff. I'm not a pro at it. I'm good enough to get it done, but I'm not super fast. So for everyone that's ready to go down in the comments and talk a bunch of about how I'm not super fast or not super efficient, I understand. I'm more than a one-trick pony. Turns out that we can do all the stuff involved with building a house or an addition, not just one part. So keep that in mind, and yeah, just go from there. If you have some constructive criticism, be happy to take it. But if you're gonna just talk a bunch of smack, I'm just gonna ignore you. All right, so Adam is lubing up the bazooka, but we've got a pump with the gooseneck on it. We have the inside corner roller, a nice chunk of scrap to mix on so we don't have mud all over the floor. I don't have one of those fancy mud mixers, I just use my drill and a bucket. I'm gonna use box mud, center out, and run through the bazooka. So we'll get her mixed up and start cranking. Unfortunately, I don't know where the little adapter went for the inside corner tool, so I'm going to have to glaze the corners after we tape them with the 2.5 inch inside corner head on the actual mud runner, so that sucks, but it is what it is.
To be all love, but it's not.
Well, we're close, but we're not going to quite make it today. So some of our inside corners are still a little damp. So they're mostly skinned over, but we can't work them again. So I'm going to run the 12-inch box on all the flat stuff. And unfortunately, we're probably going to have to hit inside corners next week, which sucks because we'll have to add one more day to this. I was really hoping to get those done today, but sometimes things happen. Otherwise, nails have been spotted twice, so they're good. We're really flat on these joints behind us, so that looks really nice. So I'm gonna run the 12 today. Adam's gonna run outside corners, and we'll see where we get to. So we had kind of a minor catastrophe this morning, and we had a bunch of dry stuff in our mud, but we got it cleaned out, unfortunately, first thing this morning, and now it's running pretty all right. So Adam is spotting in the cans, which he didn't realize that I did them once with an 8-inch knife, so he jumped to a 12. So we got some 2-foot boobs on the ceiling. Huge. But we're just spotting in the ones that are in the middle of a tape seam, so that you don't see the tape seam when the can light is installed. So he's got that going on. I'm gonna box the walls, and then we've got this one left to box, and then that's probably all we're gonna get done today. And then I think we're gonna go camping. We need it after this week of not fun drywalling. Man, 12-inch circles, I like this. It's like a 30-inch circle on the wall. Aggressive. Yeah. So yeah, starting to look pretty good though. I gotta do this room last because it's a big mess. This one turned out pretty nice. And in here, we're looking pretty good as well. So hopefully sand her out, move along. These turned out really nice. This belly band is gone.